Good morning, friends. This week, we're talking about something very ordinary. You have it in your house, but it makes a big difference in everything that you eat. And it is salt. This is a salt shaker that's up at the church. And you've seen salt before. Maybe you have salt packets in your house. Maybe you have fun salt shakers. I have a friend that has an entire collection of salt and pepper shakers that are fun. But the thing about salt is that no matter what you make, from vegetables to bread to even sweets and baking, if you don't put salt in there, it tastes really bland. Salt does something to our mouths. When we take in salt and another flavor, that other flavor gets elevated and our brain and our mouth work together to understand more of it, to taste more of it. How amazing is that? And so that means that if you accidentally leave out the salt, your food might taste just kind of bland, or sometimes it can even make your food taste kind of bad. Bread without salt tastes like little cardboard squares, right? It's not a sandwich bread that you want to eat. But Jesus says that we, human beings, are the salt of the earth, right? How important that even you or me, just on our own with all of our faults and joys and strengths, we make the earth what it is, how beautiful it is. That God looks at us and sees the earth and says that we make the earth a beautiful creation. Something that is like bread with salt in it. It's just good. It's so deeply good. So here's the first thing that we know about salt. The first thing we know about ourselves. That God believes that we are important. That we are beloved and we make the earth so good. But here's the other thing. And it's something that Jesus tries to teach us with his entire life. That if we love Jesus, and we believe that we are the salt of the earth, that we have the potential to make it so good, that means that every person you have ever looked at in your entire life, people that you've never seen before, good, bad, wonderful, funny, grouchy, in all of our flavors, they are also the salt of the earth. And that's why Christians make such a big deal about love, is because it's not just about self-love, and it's not just about loving people that are nice and sweet to us. Because Jesus knows, and we know from Jesus, that when we treat people like they have the potential to be the salt of the earth, that is a kind of love that can change their lives. And you don't have to be a grown-up to love people that way. You don't have to be a pastor. You don't have to be perfect. If we follow Jesus, we balance those things all the time, remembering that you are that important, that the world is not the same without you, but that all people are so beloved by God and make this earth good. And we can help by loving others well. You are so important to what God is doing in the world. What a cool thing. Thanks be to God.